Hey guys, it's John. Great to see you again. Listen, I'm going to make this very quick, but I have to talk to you today about a couple of things. I want to talk to you about the concept of pain and the concept of hope. And I want to challenge the way we look at pain and hope. You see, most of us believe that or kind of associate pain with being a bad thing, right? Pain is bad. You want to avoid pain. And many of us also believe that hope is actually a good thing. So I'm going to challenge you on that here in just a minute. But I'm so inspired today because I just got off the phone with a mentor of mine, a very successful entrepreneur. He's been in home-based business. He actually does construct systems for various corporations and companies and things like that in terms of online marketing, offline marketing, things of that nature. But the guy is just to give you an idea of who he is or the magnitude of his success. The majority of us, the amount of resources we're able to put together and save throughout our entire lifetimes, this is what he generates on a monthly basis. So that just gives you an idea of who we're talking about here. And the reason why he impacted me so positively today is because he talked about these two things which I'm going to share with you. And he really kind of challenged my thought process as relates to hope and with pain. But first, let's talk about pain. Most of us think pain is bad. We want to avoid pain, and I don't know. It's just one of those things that kind of gets to us. I mean, we seek to avoid pain in relationships. We don't like physical pain. We don't want to really go work out or anything like that. So our society and as humans, we're just kind of avoiding pain, right? But the idea he got across today is that he said, you know what? You know the reason why I'm so far ahead of so many people is because he said, I increased my pain threshold. I increased my pain threshold. And that really kind of hit home because I kind of try to avoid pain as well. But I kind of understand the concept now because if we can kind of relate that lesson in business to maybe an analogy of going to the gym, right? We kind of think that we're stronger than we are. A lot of times we kind of overestimate ourselves, but we really don't know until we actually try and do something. And a perfect example of that is when we go to the gym, like, oh, I feel pretty good. I'm pretty strong. And the second we go and try to pick up, a 30-pound dumbbell and lift it several times, do 10 or 15 reps, we're just in so much pain. It's incredible. But that's good pain. That's the good pain he's arguing, or that's his position, because that builds the muscle that allows us to go through more and come back and build strength and move forward. So that applies across the business and relationships and things of that nature. The second idea that he conveyed in our call is that he touched on the idea of hope. And for many of us, I would even say probably most of us, we associate hope with this great thing. Hope is great. But his idea is that hope is just poison. And it can be a poison when used in the wrong context. And for many of us, we use the word hope or the idea of hope, and it actually means doubt in the context that we use it. Here's an example. I hope I pass this test. All that means is that I doubt I'm going to pass. I hope this relationship works out. I hope, I hope this business thing I'm doing works for me. And what he said was the poison in using this detrimental hope idea is that what the moment we say I hope is the moment where we literally are releasing all responsibility for ourselves and responsibility for the outcome of whatever it is we're endeavoring to go through. So really, that really struck me and it really moved me because I've had personal situations where I've kind of taken the hope mentality, and it really did kind of feel temporarily good to release that responsibility. But what we need to do and should do to get to our next spiritual level, next emotionally mature level, next financial level, we should actually take on more responsibility. Be the creators of our present lives. Be the creators of our day, of our week, of our year. Take responsibility. Have accountability for our relationships with ourselves and for one another, with other people. The same thing goes for the pain threshold. We have to learn to discipline ourselves, discipline our emotions, discipline our bodies to actually experience a little bit more pain threshold so we can become stronger, strengthen our thinking, strengthen our spirit, right? Strengthen our bodies and live a much more fulfilling and full and rich life. So with that, hey, let's embrace the pain, let go of the hope, and just take accountability for what we endeavor to do. With that, I'm going to sign out, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Take care.